is the difference between the Dangerous Dog Act in Scotland compared to England? The hidden costs and legal traps for dog owners. Thanks for joining me again today, and if you're just tuning in for the first time, we are tackling a topic that every dog owner in the UK needs to understand about the Dangerous Dog Act 1991. Because I didn't know this, but the law in Scotland is different to the way the law is interpreted south of the border in England. It's very different. And these differences could cost you thousands, even if your dog hasn't bitten anybody. The Dangerous Dog Act of 1991 is a piece of UK-wide legislation. It makes it an offence for your dog to behave dangerously out of control in any public place. It makes it an offence for your dog to be dangerously out of control in any place, public or private. Sounds straightforward, right? Well, not quite. Well, the wording is almost identical. The way the courts in Scotland and England interpret dangerously out of control has diverged significantly over the years. The most crucial difference is how the courts decide if a dog is dangerously out of control. In England and Wales, the courts generally apply what's known as absolute liability. This means if your dog acts in a way that gives reasonable grounds for someone to fear injury, you, as the owner, can be found guilty. It doesn't matter if you've had no prior warning or reason to believe that your dog would behave that way. A sudden, unprovoked attack, even without a bite, can be enough. The law focuses on potential for harm and your responsibility to prevent it. Now, up here in Scotland, the interpretation is different. The Scottish courts require proof that the owner had reasonable apprehension of their dog's dangerous behaviour before the incident occurred. This often means prosecutors need to show evidence of prior aggressive behaviour or a significant interval during an attack where the owner should have realised the danger and intervened. Now, if an incident is truly sudden and unexpected, it can be much harder to secure a conviction in Scotland. It aims to prevent owners from being held criminally liable if they had no prior warning. Both nations have additional laws to make managing your dog's behaviour, but again, the difference is in the approaches. Scotland has the Control of Dogs Act 2010. This is a preventative civil regime. Local authorities can issue dog control notices, or DCNs, to owners whose dogs are out of control, even if they're not deemed dangerous. These notices can impose conditions like keeping the dog on a lead, muzzle, or attending training. Failing to comply with a DCN is a criminal offence. In England and Wales, while there isn't a specific Control of Dogs Act, local authorities can use Community Protection Notices, or CPNs, under the Anti-Social Behavioural Crime and Policing Act 2014. These are broader and can be applied to any persistent antisocial behaviour. While these are broader and can be applied to any persistent antisocial behaviour, including issuing ASBOs for dogs. So while the tools exist, Scotland's dog control notice system is more specifically tailored to dog control. Now let's talk about the part that hits us the hardest in the wallet. The financial cost of a dog seizure under the DDA are astronomical in both countries. But let's look at the specifics. Kennelling fees apply if a dog is seized. They'll be held in police kennels. In Scotland, estimates suggest £40 to £50 a night. A 10-month stay could easily rack up a £12,000 to £15,000 cost. In England and Wales, costs are similar, often cited around £1,000 per month, but can vary. Recent reports indicate the XL bully ban alone is costing police forces in England £25 million annually in kennelling fees. You'll need legal representation to go to court in both countries. These are specialist solicitors that can cost anywhere from £1,000 to over £5,000, depending on the complexity of the case. Expert behavioural assessments are often required, another additional cost of £500 to £1,500. Fines for dog offences can be severe. In Scotland, fines for livestock worrying can reach £40,000. In England, recent changes mean unlimited fines can be imposed for dog attacks on farm animals. The financial burden is immense. Now let's talk about the very current and heartbreaking situation that perfectly illustrates the severe impact of the Dangerous Dogs Act, particularly in England and Wales, the XL bully crisis. Following the ban in February 2024, thousands of XL bully owners applied for certificates of exemption. Following the ban in February 2024, thousands of XL bully owners applied for certificates of exemption. But a new hurdle has emerged. From March 2026, many owners received a fear-inducing email from the Dogs Trust, a major provider announcing it would be withdrawing the third-party liability insurance for exempt XL bullies. This insurance is a mandatory legal requirement for exemption. Without it, thousands of otherwise compliant XL bullies could become illegal overnight. This means they could be seized and potentially destroyed simply because the owners cannot secure the required insurance. We're talking about thousands of dogs potentially on death row through no fault of their own or their owners, but due to a legal technicality. Police forces are already under immense pressure. I think in 2024 over 200 XL bullies were seized in Kent alone, and nationally hundreds have been euthanised. The cost of kenneling these dogs is projected to reach a staggering £25 million annually for the UK police forces. This isn't just about dangerous dogs. It's about a legal framework creating a crisis for responsible owners and their pets. But here's an even bigger danger for XL bully owners right now. It's criminals targeting XL bully owners with fake insurance policies. Scammers are posting as ghost brokers on social media selling forged third-party liability insurance certificates. They know owners are desperate because of the July the 1st deadline, and they are exploiting that fear. If you buy a fake policy, your certificate of exemption is void. Your dog is legally unexempt from being seized immediately. Always check the FCA register to ensure your provider is authorised. If it's not on the register, it's not legal. Don't let a scammer put your dog on death row. Now, what can you actually do right now? First of all, if you've got the Dogs Trust third-party insurance, check your renewal date. If it's on or before the 30th of June 2026, you can still renew and you'll be covered for another 12 months. That buys you some time. Secondly, the UK and the Scottish Government have officially confirmed that an alternative solution will be in place before the 1st of July deadline. So I'll be watching to see what happens. They also said they will be contacting all owners of exempt dogs directly with the next steps. They say that you're not going to be left in the dark. Third of all, look at specialist brokers. Organisations like the British Insurance Brokers Association can help you find specialist non-standard insurance that covers banned breeds. The key is, don't panic. The legal requirement is still there, but the solution is coming. Your job is to stay compliant and stay informed. So what's the takeaway from all this? The legal landscape for dog owners in the UK is complex. The consequences for misunderstanding it are severe. Whether you're in Scotland or England, the financial and emotional toil for a dog seizure and the legal battle can be devastating, easily reaching tens of thousands of pounds. That's why investing in a professional dog trainer isn't just about having a well-behaved pet. It's about safeguarding your dog, your family and your finances. Training addresses problematic behaviour before they escalate into legal issues. It builds communication, control and confidence, ensuring your dog is a safe and happy member of society. Think about it. A comprehensive training programme will cost a tiny fraction of what you could face in legal fees and kennelling charges. It's an investment in peace of mind. Don't wait until it's too late. If you're concerned about your dog's behaviour or simply want to ensure you're a responsible owner, reach out to a professional dog trainer. I have an Ironcast dog training programme with ongoing support to help you navigate these challenges. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more essential dog training tips, and share it with fellow dog lovers. If you're ready to invest in your dog's future, visit my website, cannaedogtrainer.org, and send me or send me a message at cannaedogs@gmail.com and all that stuff on the social media at cannaedogs. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time. Cheerio!